Who told you?
I can't tell you.
JJ, it's a wild card. That's a very serious matter that you're raising. I'll say a few things, but I'll request you not to ask me further questions that may have to reveal certain things.
I can't promise.
Yeah, well, I can't promise to answer you more. Because the matter is very, very, 10 times very sensitive. It's a very good thing, but very sensitive because we're trying to resolve this. Yes, I'm part of 2 people who are in charge of a heritage fund. That belongs to a very powerful family out there in the world. This fund is here in South Africa already. It comes through the Reserve Bank, South African Reserve Bank, it's there. I'm part of the 2 people who are mandate holders. Yes, I have a mandate for that fund. The fund is able to help the students with free education in this country. Zuma knew about the fund in 2016. Cyril knew about the fund at that time. That's why Comrade Zuma spoke about free education, not government money. I believe that Comrade Zuma had hoped that right now they knew about this fund. The fund can help with all these things the president has spoken about, trains, bullet trains. It is this fund. That's something that is new here.
So what's stalling?
The issue was to get this fund being brought into our hands so that we can help. We have just offered even for COVID a few billions, even the universities, a few billions to clean up all this debt of the students. It's money. I've worked with a lot of money, big money and so on. This fund is there. But in the process of making sure that it's brought into the country properly, it's already here, but it's brought into the economy. That much I'll say. We found some resistance. And when we checked the resistance, we found that part of this money has been stolen.
Already?
It's a donor fund, I'll say that.
How is it been stolen before it's even clear to come into the economy?
It's been stolen. Okay? That's why I said we're busy with that. The matter has been brought to their attention very urgently, 2 weeks ago.
Has this been raised with the Minister of Finance at least?
Yes. Even the previous minister, yes. It's a police matter right now because something has happened inside there. And we said something has happened. So owner of the money says this money should have been used for education, for health, for COVID, all these things. It's free money. Okay? It's like, say, Mr. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Bill Gates says he has just put 60 billion for his work here in Africa. And then it doesn't reach the people it's supposed to be reaching. And it is taken.
But this sounds completely inexcusable.
Yes. This money is also, the government is giving about 350 rands for this grant.
For relief?
Yes.
Yeah, for COVID relief.
We are able and we have offered the government 2,700 rands for every poor person in South Africa, up on top of that 350. Okay? We've offered money for universities. We've offered money to save SOEs. We've offered money. It's here. It's 30 minutes away from.
But why do you think there will be a resistance?
There are issues.
Has the matter been raised with the ANC leadership that are busy squabbling over themselves?
Big time. By the top 6, big time by myself. By the president, by myself. So we're busy in discussion about this matter. And I hope this matter will be resolved because there is only good that will come out of here. All I'm saying is that somewhere along the way, we discovered that this donor fund has been pilfered. So if it's like a storage of bread, okay, we're in charge of that. We're supposed to get the key. If we open, we'll realize that a lot of this bread has been eaten by rats. Rats which have crossed inside this office, people who are malfeasant, big names, big people who lie to this nation.
You know, General Motau, who was here a couple of weeks ago, ventured a suggestion that it seems that to get this thing right, you may have to ask all of the NEC to step down. Because from the beginning of the show, all that you have raised, whether be it about the ceiling of the funds or whether be it by the step-aside disagreements, and now the thing you are raising about money that can actually make sure that people live better is not being used properly. Would that be an unreasonable proposition to ask all of the ANC's leadership to start from the beginning?
No.
To start in a clean slate?
Dow, the general,
yeah,
former head of intelligence, he's a soldier, and he's saying what he's saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree that the ANC national leadership should just step down.
Yeah.
We do that at conference because we leave this void. You step down. Of course, the leadership steps down at conference.
Yeah, get a new interim leadership.
It's coming at conference. They all step down. We elect a new leadership. And of course, we must not find ourselves replacing one set of corrupt people with another. But to step down along the way here, for me, I'm not attracted to that. So that's a view that he holds. I don't think that he will run very, very much. I'm sure, but it shows also maybe the depth of anger, because he's a soldier and a soldier of the people. He's a general.
Yeah.
I think it shows the depth of disappointment or anger or whatever on the part of people. But the solution is not for the ANC leadership just to drop. Then we have nothing, because somebody must elect.
Final question, because we've run out of time. MK veterans camping outside in Ngandla saying that if Zuma is found to be on contempt of court and so on, nobody should ever arrest him. And if that happens, there's going to be a civil war in this country. Your brief remark as an ANC elder on that situation. Should Zuma go and rather testify at Zondo, or must he continue on the path of defying Zondo? Brief answer.
The people camping outside, I cannot speak for those people. They believe they are protecting Zuma. Unless they fight somebody else, that should not happen. So I cannot speak for them. It's just a few people who are just making noise and singing. The issue is how President Zuma reacts to the constitution of this country and to the law. Okay, he has raised issues, not with me, with the top six. He had a meeting with them, and they said on our behalf they understand his position. They are giving him a chance to think over this thing. So I go with that decision. I'm with them when they say they want to give him a chance. It's their decision, but it's a very tricky moment. He's raising issues that the judge...
How is it tricky? That all of us have to appear before a court, and half the time they may not agree with the court.
Well, I guess he says he wants to appear before the commission. Now it's a brutal twist between himself and Zondo. So that thing has got to be sorted out. When we are called upon to appear, we appear. He appeared, but he doesn't want to go back because he says there's a dispute.
Just good as he didn't appear, he walked out of it. Yeah. Should we be behaving that way when
the law here is my last line. Yeah. It's what the law says. And so far, the law has said that you have got to do this, go back, and he says, I'm using the law.
But he's of your generation. I mean, have you reached out to him?
No, he's 10 years older than me. I'm not his generation.
We're going to have to leave it there. That they took you. So, Khwale, thank you so much.
This is the law. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Okay. And I wish you well, and I hope you don't give up on trying to get solution to, what people still hold out as hope.
I hope so.
All right. That was ANC veteran.